Hey, hello everyone, Meettina here. How's everyone's doing? Well, guess who's back in the house? Ismael Perez. Yeah. Just in case if some of you do not know him, he has written this book.
Our,
Go ahead and say that, Ismael. Say that you better.
our cosmic origin.
There you go. Now, before I let him speak, I'm going to show you guys his book on Amazon.com right now. So here it is. The word that I couldn't say it out earlier, our cosmic origin. There you go. My brain just went blank earlier. So here you go. His book is amazing. You guys go and grab it now. He has in both paperback and also Kindle. Okay. So, all right, let's hear it from Ismael. Hello, Ismael. How are you doing?
I'm great, Tina. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful, and happy Sunday to you and to everyone who's listening here. So anyway, I know you got so much information that you channeled since you were a little boy, and it took you about 10 years to write this book, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of information, and so many people are interested in these stories and what's going on here. So I would like you have a lot to share. So I'm going to ask you to come back often and share bits and pieces of it, But what would you like to share with us today, Ismael?
Well, I would first like to address the issue of Project Bluebeam, do with the last attempt by the cabal to impose a one-world government by hologram technology.
Ismael, come a little closer to the phone if you can. Yeah.
By using,
there you go.
Sure. By using hologram technology in a way where they're going to an invasion, but something about that plan that they were trying to execute is no longer in progress anymore, because the cabal actually lost the war in space by the good guys, the Guardian Alliance of the Earth and the Federation.
So you talk about the cabal lost the war.
They lost the war in space, yeah.
So does that mean that's gonna affect how it's happening in our Earth as well too, correct?
Yes. It's going to trickle down, and we're going to results pretty soon. Any day now. We're waiting for that announcement. So the good news is that the Earth is no longer under the control of the cabal. What we used to be a planet for thousands of years, under the direction of the regressive negative aliens, that's no longer the case. The regressive negative aliens, such as the Draco, the Zetas, and the Greys, have been eliminated by the Earth Alliance, the Guardian races, and the Galactic Federation. They have been working, very effortlessly and diligently to bring about a liberation. And so that's what's actually happening right now. Many people are scared that the cabal might use their Project Blueberry usher in a new world order, and that's the case because all that advanced alien technology has been taken away from them. They no longer have access to the holographic, advanced technology. They were stripped all their power. So what we're witnessing is a changeover of power from the Dark Hats or the cabal to the White Hats.
So who stripped the power from them?
The Guardian races, the Earth Alliance Federation. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say this has happened in the universe right now, correct?
Well, it's happening here in our solar system.
Okay.
Have been going on here in our solar system for over 60 years, but that war has as of 2015.
2015, you said.
2015, 2016. The good guys, the Earth Alliance with the Federation, were to back the solar system from the dark fleets and from the ICC, which is the planetary corporate conglomerate, which was a malevolent secret space program that was run by the cabal up until maybe a few years ago. But
sorry to interrupt you. The sound still kind of go in and out for some reason. So it's kind of cut off here, cut off there a little bit. So I wonder if there is something we could do. Yeah. I'm like getting your face. You're probably gonna have to put your face right in front of the camera here. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Ismael. Sorry about that.
Okay, so the malevolent secret space programs known as the Dark Fleet, the interplanetary corporate conglomerate, have been defeated about 6 years ago. So right now we're in the aftermath of that, a victory. So any day now, there should be an announcement. There should be some sort of an EBS that's going to be executed by the White Hats and the Earth Alliance that will let everybody know what's going on for the last thousands of years on the Earth. So with that's going to come disclosure of ETs, Galactic Federation, alien technologies that the sector has been using for over 6 and all that technology, which is, I guess, been a very efficient clean up our atmosphere to bring person to all illnesses and all diseases is going to be restored to the Earth.
Now, you said that they're going to make an announcement. Who will make that announcement? The White House or the government?
Yes. The good guys in government, the ones that are opposing the cabal for 60 years.
So can you tell us who's a good, I always see government as, it's hard to trust any of them, right? You can see the left and the right, and I don't want us to get into politics here. The current government, are they supposed to be a good guy for humanity here? Well,
the current government is a proxy government. It's a quasi government, fake election. They're not really operating a constitution. So there's forms of government. There's the republic, which is Trump's still president of the constitutional republic, and then there's the quasi government that is led by Biden, who's working. So it's that government is going to, because they don't have nothing to stand on anymore.
It's going to fall, you said.
Yes, and the good guys, the Earth Alliance, are going to be, they're going to emerge and release all the information to the general public.
Wow. Now, what would happen if I'm sure there's going to be a transition of, if they happen to fall, how's that going to affect people across the globe here, especially in the United States?
Well, the world economy, the Western economy, based on the dollar, which was controlled by the Federal Reserve and the systems, that's all, and it's going to collapse any day now. It's actually, we're going to experience a transition from that type of money system to a new money that is beneficial to all of humanity.
So what is the new money system that's coming out here?
It's it's headed by the programs of NESARA, which is the National Economic Security and Reformation, and GESARA, which is the Global Economic Security and Reformation. And those are the programs that implemented by White Hats in an effort to eradicate and do away with the current currency, which only served to enslave masses. So those programs are going to be implemented once the economy collapses in the West. And those programs are going to bring all that wealth to the general public. It's going to take the wealth and it's going to distribute that wealth to the population when the announcements take place.
So you said the wealth going to be distributed among general population.
Exactly, because the elites have stole trillions of dollars from us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I believe that. Yes. It's been too long. Yes.
So now all are coming back to us. So everyone's going to be a millionaire tonight when this happens.
Hallelujah. Everybody's going to love it. Everybody's going to love life like that. I can't wait until that change, though. So what timeline, you said any day now, what timeline do you think is going to be? I mean, how would we see that hints or the sequence or the things that's going on right now? What would be a marker of telling us this is just about to happen?
Well, the indicators are already there. A lot of it is taking place behind the scenes, but it's already starting to, including the media is going to be under the control of the White House. I think That's going to happen sometime this month. So I say by no later.
And when?
This change in world economic will happen by no later this summer.
No later than, can you repeat that? Because I know we get cut off a little bit, but I can understand you. So I'm sure everyone's understand him too, because we're all going to be having our ears perked up and trying to figure out what you said. But you said no later than when?
It's summer.
In this summer?
Yeah. So it's going to happen any day.
Are you serious, Ismael? Wow.
What's happening, Tina, is that we have ETs, representatives of the Galactic Federation, that are all involved, that they've created. Our government's been doing that since the 40s and 50s. Ever since we blew up the atomic bomb, ever since we did that, the benevolent races, the Federation, and other benevolent races have been here, and that they've been making sure that we don't blow ourselves up. So they've been working from behind the scenes, so they also infiltrated the UN, they infiltrated the cabal, and that's why the victory is now in favor of the light, because of that infiltration.
Wow. You know what? You're not the only person I heard it even, because I'm into astrologies too. So even heard that from so many different astrologers talk about how there's going to be big change or even collapse with the government. And so I think with the word collapse would, of course, concern a lot of people, especially those who are listening here. It's like, well, what's going to happen to our life? But is this actually going to be better for a general population, right?
Correct. Yes.
Wow. So what else would you like to share with us besides that? Because I'm looking forward to the summertime now.
Interesting. Summer like no other.
Right. Well, definitely this is going to be a different. Now, what would you recommend general population to do, or to how to prepare with this situation?
To be grounded, to have, because it's going to talk to most people, because most people have, due to the extraordinary break, it's going to be coming to find out all this stuff that they never knew when stuff comes to the forefront. So many people are going to be taking it very hard. It's going to be hard for them to digest all the revelations that are coming.
So that's going to be revelation. That's what you mentioned, right? With all this happening, because it's not going to go smooth at first from what yes.
There's going to be riots, a lot of people that are going to be confused, and because their entire belief systems that they've been taught childhood is about to shatter when the announcement.
Right.
So a lot of people are digesting all of this, and so we don't know how they're going to react. That's the only thing. Wow.
So with what you just said, I mean, definitely it's going to be a big shock for most people, of course, who never heard of this before. Never heard anything like this. Let's say this is the first time you guys listen to this and never knew about this. This might be like hard to believe, or I've heard about all this stuff, for many, many years now. But now let me ask you, you're talking about different currencies going to be coming out instead.
Correct.
What do you think of cryptocurrency? Is that going to be the kind of currency that's not at all? Okay.
Crypto's been, the cabal's plan to switch this into a digital economy. That was a part of the World Economic System that was the World Economic Forum. So that's also going to collapse. So everyone that's in crypto and Bitcoin, it's best that they pull out now, because they're going to lose everything when there's.
Really? Oh wow! I got some in it. So maybe when I start pulling it.
You're going to lose all your money.
Oh wow! So what should be what would be your recommendation for people to prepare with their saving of money, especially those who's the elders? I feel so bad for them, saving up all their life or a retirement plan. I'm sure that would be out too, right?
Not necessarily, because all that's going to be replaced by the economic system that is going to distribute all the wealth back to the people. So the elders, every human being on the planet is going to be wealthy when these announcements take place. All that back to the people. So the old program and working to make coming to an end as a result of that. So it's going to usher in a whole new world. And this corresponds to the ancient prophecies of the age of Aquarius and a new golden age.
Yes.
So the economic transfer from the old, well-run central banking system to the new currency backed by gold and silver will usher in, the beginning of a whole new era for humanity here on the earth.
I mean, I just don't see how those people's going to give up easily. This wealth and the power they have accumulated for so many generations. How would that happen?
They're being cornered. They've already lost the power. They no longer, and that's why this economic collapse needs to happen, because that's going to be the collapse of this, money slavery system that they've been implementing for many years. So they've already been cornered. They've already been warned. All your supplies, all your resources, all your technologies, all your power has been stripped from you. You guys have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. You guys are going to be facing tribunals, and it's going to be shown everywhere. We're going to be seeing these revelations, these crimes against humanity that were conducted by these people be exposed to the masses. And when people find out that even 9/11 was an inside job,
Yes.
that the Oklahoma City bombing was an inside job, that the Clintons were a big part of that, it's all going to hit the fan. I said, many people are going to be shocked with some of the revelations that are about to be disclosed. Especially when they hear about the androchrome and the child trafficking and
my God, yes.
huge.
Huge.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. And that's
Yes.
going to, and a lot of organizations were part of that. A lot of these so-called born-again Christian run pastor churches, they've all been involved. In fact, some of these organized so-called, I guess some of them are called, they're called New Hope, or there's different names for them. But some of them that were used as a way to take some of these kids. Yeah, some of these.
Wow, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gotta end. So what about big thing is health insurance and pharmaceutical company, all that stuff? That's also part of the cabal system as well, correct?
Correct. And that's going to collapse too.
So when that's collapsed, wow, that's going to be kind of confusing for the medical system or the hospital to care for people who's having a help at the moment, right?
Medical system has also been controlled by the cabal or run by. So we're going to change everything to a better system. Instead of using pharmaceuticals, after the collapse of the old world order, emergence of the new medicine, natural homeopathic medicine. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah. Wow. Because, I just had a conversation with some friends about this too, that, all the health system that we have here, the medicines, everything is only killing us, all the surgery, which is not necessary at all. And we're just dying from all this. We're just paying all these medical bills and pharmaceutical company just to keep us sick for the rest of our life. And I would love to see the changes in that. Totally. Wow. So now so you say it's going to happen this summer?
It should happen by no later than summer, because of this huge shift that's coming either this month or the end of this month. But we're expecting a huge energetic shift, a blast from the sun that is going to bring us into a better positive timeline as a result of this shift that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with the gamma radiation that's coming in from our sun, from the galactic core.
So
Yes.
you're saying that the shift, the changes will be energetic shift first.
Yes. First, it's going to take energetic,
Mhm.
subtle levels of reality, and then it's going to take.
Can you repeat that, please? The last word that you said, the last sentence.
It's going to first take place level, and once the vibration is shifted, it's going to also manifest.
You sound kind of in and out, but that's okay. I'm trying to kind of get your information here. We have a little bit of interruption. Maybe the cabal doesn't want us to hear Ismael talk.
No, we'll no longer control the airwaves.
That's right. That's right. So now, so energetically it's happening this coming months. So I know it takes a little longer for the physical events to happen. So when do you see that happen? The revolution, that's what I meant. The revolution, because that might be the beginning of it. Mhm.
Probably by summer, we're going to see something big taking place. That's going to change everything.
Wow. Ismael, everyone's listening is gonna be holding on to you for that to happen.
Well, like in my book, I predicted by no later than 2024. So I'm just saying that, but based on the energetic frequency and the shift in vibration here taking place, it looks like it's going to happen by summer. But if it doesn't happen by summer, I guarantee you that'll happen before 2024.
Okay. Wow. You know what? It sounds kind of scarily a little bit, but at the same time, I cannot wait to happen, really, because I do see a lot of unfairness to humanity, and I would like to see a big change in that, in the government structure, in the health, and just about everything in our life.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else, Ismael, that would you like people to know besides, what you just shared with us?
Sure. I want people to know that whole war about and between the white hats is a proxy war, a rather small reflection of a greater war that has been going on in our galaxy for millions and millions and millions of years between the galactic humans, our ancestors, and the Draco reptilian forces of Orion. So that war has been won twice already by the good guys. The first time we won the war 2,000 years ago, and the second time we won the war was recently, 15, when certain members of the human race were genetically upgraded to become super soldiers and were off to Orion re-win the war against the nation. So you can see that the Earth, the real heroes of that war, are the Earth's super soldiers that were genetically enhanced, upgraded to become superhuman. And so, of course, when they return them back to the Earth, they turn off that DNA that allows them to have superpowers. And we're talking about real superpowers like Avengers. So everything we watch in movies like is real.
Really?
Very real. Oh,
wow. You know what? I kind of thought about that too, because I thought about so many movies out there. They could be real. It's not imagination or fake. And so if they were those Avengers or superpower, when they come back here, they're supposed to turn off those power and not letting other people know.
Yes, because it's part of the secret. They're not allowed to emerge yet for Flash. Once the solar flash kicks in, that's going to reactivate their DNA that allows them to have superpowers. But it's not just going to be for the super. It's going to be for the starseeds. The starseeds are also going to become superhuman when the solar flash takes place.
So what's the difference between the starseed and those who have superpowers? Are they different?
No, they're exactly the same thing. The only difference is that the super soldiers were genetically enhanced by advanced alien technology by the good guys, of course, in order to go fight galactic wars. Yeah.
So would you know, or have you come across anyone who are a super soldier?
I've not in person. I've soldiers based on their them coming forward, coming whistleblowers. But as far as like knowing super soldiers in person, never met one.
Mm-hmm. Good. What about? So you consider yourself starseeds, right?
I myself a starseed, correct?
Mm-hmm. So, would you consider all humans are starseed, or they're not? I'm
No,
just curious about that.
a few million.
So what's the difference? I mean, what are the purpose of people who are starseeds here, and what's the difference between those who are not starseeds?
The people that are not starseeds are new souls.
Okay, I got it. You mentioned that last time too, right?
Correct. And the people that are starseeds are very old, advanced, that decide the choice to descend back into the dimension. Yeah, they come from not only the fifth dimension, but they come all the way from 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we also have even more advanced souls that come from the realm of eternity that are considered the highest advanced souls of the entire cosmos. And there's only about 100 of those souls that are also in human form. And those are going to be the most powerful ones when the ascension takes place.
How did you get all this information, Ismael? I'm fascinated by this. Yeah. When did you get this information?
Pretty much had an understanding. A lot of it became solidified when I started investigating things and doing my research. That's when I confirmed a lot of these downloads that I was getting. And I guess I could confirm that, I am a very highly
highly what? Say that again.
I am a very, very highly evolved being. Comes from very high dimensions. So I came in fully as a human when I first was born here on this earth.
Were you fully aware when you were first born? Like at what age that you were fully aware that you are?
At the age of 4, I became aware that I wasn't from this earth.
So you knew that you weren't from here at age of 4?
About 4 and 5, yeah.
Wow. Now, let me ask you, during that timeline, that age in 4 and 5, did you have any sort of extraterrestrial or miraculous experiences during that time? Seeing things or meeting any beings, things like that?
No, I just was able to see things for what they were, to read energy, pick up on vibration, tap into people's thoughts, read plants, animals.
You do all that, so you can read people's vibration and thoughts too?
Yes, if I want to, yes.
Oh wow, that's actually you without training, learning all that.
No, it's just something that was innate in me. I was born like that. Maybe I used DNA. So I don't know. I never. So I always knew I was different.
Yeah. So and then you were called to write this book to share with the world.
Yes.
Wow.
So
wow.
This was a revelation of knowledge, restored back to the by the High Council. And I was just an instrument, so to bring forth this information.
Absolutely amazing, and actually beautiful work, actually. I want to thank you so much. I know I wanted to keep this longer, but because of the sounds, it's not quite clear. So we're gonna kind of end it here because we get a lot of information here too. However, I'm gonna bring you back like every month if you're okay with that.
Sure. We can do it.
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people, I get people like, wow, he's so fascinating. I even have a couple ladies call me and say, hey, you know what? I just felt connected with this guy, what he talks about, and I said, hey, you go to his Instagram to follow you. So you guys, I got Ismael information under description, the link, Amazon link to his book. Please pick it up because you're going to enjoy it a lot. And also you can follow him on Instagram as well, because I know that you always come on, on a video and talks about that too. And you get a lot of information. Right. Sounds good, Ismael?
Thank you, Tina.
No, thank you for being here. And, definitely, hopefully next time we don't have this cabal trying to like, not allowing you to talk.
I'll get it. We all get it.
That would be good. That'd be good. Because I know I know some people will have a hard time trying to figure out what you talk about. I got what you said, even on, I mean, there's some a few words that I kind of have to have you repeat. However, I know there's still quite a lot of information that you got with, you know, how they're going to reveal all this information and what's going to happen. So I want to thank you so much for sharing this information, because I think it's exciting to, even though we're gonna have to go through the rough time first with revelation and all these big changes, but that's gonna be great for all humankind down the road. You know, that's what we are fighting for. So with that said, Ismael, thank you so much for being here, and we're gonna bring you back again, guys. Thank you so much for listening in, and you know, follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna write his IG account down below, and his book as well. You're gonna get a lot more information with the book. Until then, subscribe, click like, and please share this video with everyone. Just spread the word of love and light. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ismael.